When I was a kid and I was watching TV with my sister, she used to shout a very strange sentence to me. "You are not made out of glass, you donkey." In Spanish millennial kid language, it simply meant move from the front of the TV and watching Harry Potter again. Now, you probably never heard this expression before, but you probably understand it. After all, you don't need to be a material scientist to picture glass as a transparent material. I am one though, and I learned why that is. Glass is nothing else than the combination of two very specific elements, silicon and oxygen. That's how it is in material science. It's the elements in a material, its composition, that give it its properties. Learning that, though, is disappointing, because it means that when you mix different elements, the properties of the resulting material is just going to be an average of its components. It's like mixing blue and yellow paint. You will only get different shades of green. Nothing truly new like, I don't know, an invisibility paint to cover yourself and watch TV. At least not with normal materials. That's why we have metamaterials. And I have one just here. Meta comes from the Greek beyond, because metamaterials show properties beyond the limits of natural materials. See, in a regular material, when you push it in one direction, it will always expand in the other one. In this material, though, when I push it in one direction, it also contracts in the other one. And that's all because of the holes on it, because of its structure. In metamaterials, it's not the composition, it's the structure that matters. One more example. When light hits a material, it's bent a certain way. Think about a straw in a glass of water. That's why the straw looks broken. Light is bent by water. In metamaterials, though, we can engineer light to bend in any direction we want. So when light hits a material, it can even bend in the opposite direction. So if metawater existed, that's how it could look. Now, I'm totally not made out of silicon and oxygen, otherwise you'd seen this before. I'm also not invisible, but with metamaterials, invisibility has been achieved, thanks to this new ability to bend light in any direction we want. If you're seeing me here, it's because light is being reflected by me and going to your eyes. If we can make light bend around us, around me in this case, just like water in a river around a rock, then I become invisible. If I would have known that when I was a kid and my sister yelled at me, I would have replied, sure, I will move from the TV, but someday science will do its magic, and I will also have an invisibility cloak like the one in the movie, just made out of metamaterials.